I'm trying to jump off part 2 of this. Alright, let's see here. Alright.
Icey searches around the house for a trace of someone, a mark of some presence. It seems as if everyone has been wiped out. The culprit? Most likely Judas.
Hmm? Oh. Well, shit. That's cool. I didn't even know that existed. Alright. Doing some old...
Icey decides to head deeper into town, not hesitating to follow the arrow.
Wait, how do you know I'm not hesitating to follow the arrow? Wait a second here.
Icey ignores yet another arrow and selfishly continues on her own path.
You're right.
What Icey doesn't realize is that unless she defeats Thor in the village, Ultimopolis gates will refuse her entry.
Hey, you know what? Narrator, me and you gonna fight, dude.
The gates to Ultimopolis are closed, just as promised. Icey has completely, totally, and unnecessarily wasted her time. Her only option is to follow the arrow.
You a bitch. How about that? That is pretty fucking funny that they put that in there, though. I can't lie. That's cool. Alright.
Here, in this place.
Press B to explore. I am pressing B.
Icey ignores the warehouse in the distance and continues to follow the arrow.
No, I don't. I want to enter the arrow.
Icey enters the warehouse that is completely devoid of any living creature, just like the attic. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Again? Can't you just follow the arrow? At least once? Oh, well, this level was never finished.
Is that your excuse?
Do you realize how much inconvenience I've suffered trying to make a successful game? A few flaws, a few bugs here and there. It's normal. Like this place. I never finished applying the colors. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're thinking. In reality, it's really difficult to make a game, and it's very easy for problems like this to appear. Just wait a minute. I know you don't trust me. I'll just have to show you.
This is actually alright.
Welcome to the archive room. All of my prototypes are stored here. When making a good game, fun gameplay is of utmost importance. I've been iterating on prototypes for over 10 years. Can you believe it? That's an entire decade. Here, let me show you my first prototype. This is a very early version of the game. You could change to a long-range weapon so that you could use both melee and ranged attacks. But then I thought, who in their right mind would care for such an amazing weapon? No player would want it. Not a single one. So, in the end, I completely abandoned this prototype. That brings us to the second version. In the second version, there was a sort of mix between the demonic enemies and the player. You could absorb the enemy's powers and use them for your own. But then I ran into a big problem: cost. Don't you think it would be a waste to spend so much time on making such a complicated game, only to run out of cash halfway through development? After all, games do need to make money.
It's not wrong.
So I cut this version as well. Unknowingly, 10 years flew by in the blink of an eye. With all the effort I spent, I think a few scattered bugs or missing features are entirely acceptable. I just want you to understand me and empathize with me. I sacrificed so much trying to make this a fun experience for you.
Well, thank you.
I spent 10 years of my youth on this. Even if you're not entirely enjoying the experience, don't you think you could give the game a 5-star rating? Like this. Besides, who's gonna dig this deep into a game? The visuals are stunning, buy it. The producer is famous, buy it. There are so many reviews, buy it. I thought that's all people considered when buying a new game. Like a machine spewing out cash. Do you really beat all the games you buy?
Maybe not beating 3.
Games are about entertainment. Don't place too much value on a few mishaps here and there. People will still buy the game, even if the servers are bad. People will still buy the game if there are bugs. So, man, why not buy another?
This dude has my respect. In the secrets of development in the archive room. That's funny. That's
Icey arrives at an unnamed town. There is not a soul in sight. Icey searches around the house for a trace of someone, a mark of some presence. It seems as if everyone has been wiped out. The culprit? Most likely Judas.
Dude, you alright with me, man. Dead ass.
Icey decides to head deeper into town. not hesitating to follow the arrow. Icey ignores yet another arrow and selfishly continues on her own path. What Icey doesn't realize is that unless she defeats Thor in the village, Ultimopolis Gates will refuse her entry. The gates to Ultimopolis are closed, just as promised. Icey has completely, totally, and unnecessarily wasted her time.
Bro, this dude is
Her
a
only
trip.
option is to follow the arrow.
This dude is a whole trip, man. He got my, this developer got my respect, man. Wow. Hey, I gotta admit, this is alright. This shit's funny, dude. I can't.
Here, in this place. Icey ignores the warehouse in the distance and continues to follow the arrow. Icey enters the warehouse that is completely devoid of any living creature. Just... Are you kidding me? Ugh. Again? Can't you just follow the arrow? At least once? Oh, well, this level was never finished. Do you realize how much inconvenience I've suffered trying to make a successful game?
Hey, Savage, look at this
Flaws, a
dude.
few bugs here and there. It's normal.
He made a whole
Like this place.
joke about not
I never
finishing
finished applying
this
the colors.
shit. He made a whole
Don't
joke
look at me
about
like
him
that.
not
I know
finishing the
what you're thinking.
game.
In reality,
The
it's
developers
really
made
difficult to
Icey.
make a game.
This is one of
And it's
their
very
levels.
easy for problems
But
like
he
this to
gets, he
appear.
goes into a whole rant about
Just
it.
wait a minute.
Give him
I
benefit
know
of
you
the
don't
doubt.
trust me. I'll just have to show you.
This ain't the game. This is like part of the shit. Okay, I shouldn't have did that though. Twice. Yeah, like, can I get out of
Welcome
here?
to the archive room. All of my prototypes are stored here.
Yeah. That's the part I should have.
Icey arrives at an unnamed town. There is not a soul in sight. Icey searches around the house for a trace of someone, a mark of some presence. It seems as if everyone has been wiped out. The culprit? Most likely Judas. Icey decides to head deeper into town, not hesitating to follow the arrow. Icey ignores yet another arrow and selfishly continues on her own path.
Yes, I did.
Icey ignores the warehouse in the distance and continues to follow the arrow.
Hold up. Okay. Then we at the village house. Oh, so you're Thor. Well, hello, big boy. Hmm? Hmm. It's been real. Beat Thor.
As Icey defeats Thor, the gates to Ultimopolis slide open.
Okay. Okay. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Close to it.
Icey follows the arrow, getting closer to the main gates of Ultimopolis. What Icey must remember is that she must always follow the arrow. Otherwise, she will be lost.
Go to hell, dude.
The gates to Ultimopolis are open. Icey is one step closer to Judas. All she needs to do is continue following the arrow.
Is that right? Just continue following the arrow.
Icey enters Ultimopolis, only to be greeted by an empty shell of a city that once flourished. Only the dilapidated buildings give some hint of Ultimopolis's past splendor, of what used to be, before Judas brought destruction.
So this is all Judas's fault now. The hell is this? Let's go. Okay. Wow. Let's go. Wow. All right, we out there. Let's